immediately after the big earthquake in Nepal, you just arrived here. So what was your role here in Nepal?
My role here in Nepal was head of emergency operations for the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent. So my role involves coordinating and directing all of the international Red Cross movement response resources that were coming into the country and offered as support of the country. And my job is to get them to work together through the Nepal Red Cross.
Okay, how it went?
I think our operation here in Nepal has gone very well. We have really reached a lot of people in a lot of faraway, difficult places. We are the only organization in Nepal that is doing everything. We're bringing water to people, we're treating patients in our Red Cross hospitals, we're distributing cash, we're distributing supplies, but we're also providing psychosocial support, and we're even helping families identify their lost loved ones through our Restoring Family Links and Dignified Management of the Dead program. So I think we've had really an excellent operation so far, and the reason is that the Nepal Red Cross is just a so well established national society, and they're well respected in the country, and we have volunteers everywhere. Every little valley in this country you will find a Red Cross volunteer.
Yeah, after the earthquake, immediately after the earthquake, we have seen lots of international volunteer and staff also here in Nepal. How they work here in the earthquake response?
Well, we have a lot of systems that are in place in order to channel and mobilize human resources and other resources through the International Red Cross system. So they worked well together because of our pre-planning, our pre-agreements. We have simulation exercises, but basically the main reason people have worked well here is because the Nepalese people and the Nepalese Red Cross, they are really welcoming, and they're open, and they're just make everyone feel at home. And when we work here, we feel as if we have to reciprocate that respect. So it's a country that carries itself. It's open, but it's respectful. So we need to complement that.
Is there any especially trained manpower to support the earthquake response?
Yes, we have trained a lot of people during the response. We have people trained before the response, and we are going to continue training people after this response. So training is a big part of what we do in the Red Cross movement. And we have a lot of specialists trained in logistics and relief in the different areas we work, like health and community health mobilizers. So our power is our humans, is our people, really. That's our strength. And we have to maintain our strength through training at all times. So there's a lot of training always going on. And obviously we just came through a lot of very good on-the-job training. And we will try to expand upon this to help the rest of our system in other countries.
Now, after the emergency response, the 3 months is already completed after the earthquake, and the emergency response period is now going to finish, and the international trained human resources are returning back at their one. Then what will happen next?
Well, although the response phase is ending, you know, for some of the people that have lost their loved ones, their response is it's never over. So we're going to continue on. The Nepal Red Cross will continue this recovery operation for years to come. We're not going anywhere. We're staying here. And although a lot of our human resources, our big teams are pulling out because now we no longer are treating emergency acute injuries, for example, in our field hospitals, people injured from the earthquake, the psychological injuries continue. And we're going to help people get back on their feet. We're going to help people get back to work, get back to school, get back into their houses and get their lives back together. And we're going to continue this operation. We're just now starting our operation. So we have different phases, but it's nowhere near over. I think it's just starting.
You mentioned that Nepal Red Cross volunteers are also trained here. They can continue the response also. But do you think without international Red Cross support, the community people will be able to cope the situation?
Well, I think the community people are like the community people everywhere. So people in the world, they can recover. And they're the best emergency responders in the world are the people in the communities themselves. So our response is not about bringing in extra help so they can get the job done. Our response is about lining up to support them do the job themselves. So we're absolutely working together with the community. The community is responding, and they will recover with or without aid, but they will have more support through the Red Cross movement. So we're going to continue supporting, even if we're not here in the large numbers we have. We're still going to maintain a delegation. We still have teams in country, and as we pull out, the Nepal Red Cross is standing up and getting stronger and taking those roles forward. And some of our assistance is just in terms of monetary support from externally and technical support, different times now and then to come in and provide specific areas of assistance. But we're not going anywhere.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you very much for your time and information.
Thank you.